Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the one trick on every weapon grind. Every time I say that, I regret it more and more.
Oh my god.
Either way, you guys know how this works by now. I'm consistently going for this grind, but if you guys want the next video as part of this grind, then get 3,000 likes on this one. So, since the last video, we have made quite a lot of progress. So I believe we left off by completing all of the SMGs other than the AMR9, but now I have that ready to unlock one trick on. We need less than 2,000 XP, so that will be done insanely quick. And I also worked on the battle rifles and the shotguns. So right now I have the Bass B ready to unlock one trick as well, only a couple thousand XP off. That looks crazy, by the way. What? We've also got the Sidewinder ready to go as well. We need 7,000 XP to get this. I was planning on saving the final battle rifle for this video as well, the MTZ, but yeah, I accidentally unlocked one trick on it. I got carried away. And then with the shotguns, I've already got a couple of these one trick as well. So the Lockwood 680 is out the way. Then we've got the Haymaker, which is almost done as well. We need 7,000 more XP for this. I'm telling you guys, I've been grinding, man. So up to now, we've got all of the assault rifles done. Once we get this AMR9 done, we've got all of the SMGs done too. Wait, can I get my weapon back? Thank you. Also in this video, we're going to be finishing. Oh my goodness. What? We're going to be finishing off all of the battle rifles in this video too, and most of the shotguns. I think we'll have one left by the end of this video. So we are making great progress. I think at that point, we will be around halfway through the grind. But listen, oh, wow. We actually unlocked it already. So that is all the SMGs done. Now we can start working on the battle rifles. But can you just remember how beautiful this blueprint is? What the? Why this isn't one of the mastery camos already, I will never. That was kind of disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
I think at this point, it's starting to hit me how long this is taking and how much time I'm having to put in to do this. Because you guys have to remember, it's a little bit different to the grind at the start of a new Call of Duty. When we're going for the Interstellars, the Orions, the Dark Matters, that is literally all we are focusing on at that current point. But with this grind, of course, I have to focus on all different types of content at the same time. So there's really just so much going on, as well as the fact that I have to grind for hours on every single weapon. I know that it's only XP, but it is kind of comparable to the Interstellar grind, because to unlock Interstellar, you have to do camo challenges for every single weapon, and to complete them, it probably takes a few hours of constant grinding. The difference is, of course, you have different camo challenges that you need to complete, whereas with this, wait, someone's climbing up the ladders. It's this guy. This pink guy keeps running around crazy. So yeah, it is slightly different because there are different camo challenges that you have to complete along the way. But the 150,000 XP that you have to get for every weapon to unlock one trick, there we go. We got it for another weapon. As I was saying, the 150,000 XP that you have to get for every weapon kind of ends up equating to the same amount of time as it would to fully complete a weapon for Interstellar, if that makes sense. So time-wise, it just kind of feels like I'm doing the Interstellar grind all over again, just in the middle of the year. It's so weird. I hate the fact that I have to use the Sidewinder. I have never liked this gun, ever. It's just so slow and sluggish. This is disgusting. So yeah, it's starting to hit me for sure, because I just know, the assault rifles were cool because they're assault rifles. They're really good. The SMGs were really easy as well because they're good. I like them, especially on this small map playlist. It's really easy to get them done. Sometimes you will run into weapons that are actually meta, so you just use them anyway. So for example, with the Striker 9, I had that done really easily because when I play Warzone, that is the meta at the moment for SMGs. So it was really easy to get that out of the way, because even if I was playing without doing the actual grind, I was still making my way towards one trick. The problem is, once you get the assault rifles, the SMGs, the battle rifles, which I'm doing right now, even the shotgun, you start to move towards weapons that are never meta and never have been meta. And that's where it starts to get difficult, because I'm going to be running around with weapons that are going to put me at a huge disadvantage, and it's going to become more and more difficult to get those high kill games that I want in order to get the XP as fast as possible. I think that's where I'm going to lose my mind, genuinely, and I can already feel it now, just knowing that that is looming around the corner. Even some of these weapons, this Sidewinder is not what I want to be using right now. Bro, what type of lobby is this? I'm dying in ways I've never died before. Funnily enough, since the last one-trick camo grind video that I made, I believe in that video I talked about the fact that it might be possible to get one trick on the Modern Warfare 2 weapons. And the reason why I said might is because someone actually figured out that if you used a Modern Warfare 2 weapon for long enough and got 150,000 XP, even though it didn't show up in the menu, one trick camo would actually pop up in game once you got that 150,000 XP. Since that video, they've actually updated the game, and now one trick, the camo grind, shows up for the Modern Warfare 2 weapons as well. So you can officially do that grind over there on those guns too, which means nothing to me because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the Modern Warfare 2 weapons. But in general, the one trick camo grind just got a lot more in depth, because now that I think about it, I think that is the only mastery camo that can be earned on both the Modern Warfare 2 weapons and the Modern Warfare 3 weapons, right? So with that said, you guys have to think about it. Typically, in order to complete a mastery grind, you have to use a certain amount of weapons, and in each Call of Duty game, you're probably getting around 30 to 40 base weapons to use in order to complete the mastery grind. Now, if you wanted to fully complete the one trick grind, I mean fully, on every single weapon in the game, you're probably doing around 90 different weapons, maybe 100. That is insane. Look at that, 3 one trick camos in one game. Wait, I got it for the Sidewinder? When did that happen? Did I just waste time? And by the way, that's not even to mention the fact that this is only one of the weapon prestige camos. We've still got the one for season 4, season 5, and season 6. So this whole grind will be available for so many different weapons. And if you really wanted to complete this game fully, hey, this would be the end of you, literally. I believe Modern Warfare 2 has around 51 weapons. I could be wrong. And let's say at the end of Modern Warfare 3, we make that 100. In order to unlock the weapon prestige camos for all of the future seasons, you would have to get 600,000 XP for every weapon. So let's do 600,000 times by the 100 weapons in the game. I mean, it's an easy calculation, but 60 million is absolutely insane. I apologize in advance, but it's time to use the haymaker shotgun. Talking about the camos, there's a theory going around that the next camos as part of this weapon prestige grind are actually going to match the mastery camos that we already have. Basically, the one trick camo that we have now is the first season of the weapon prestige camos, right? And if you look at it, the color of it is gold, which kind of matches the first mastery camo that we have, which is gilded. And then people are saying that the next one is going to match forged, which is kind of, you know, the platinum of this game. So the next prestige camo should be like silver looking. Then apparently the next one after that should be blue or looking kind of like priceless. And then the final one will have the purpley kind of animated look that Interstellar has, but in the one trick camo form. Obviously at the moment that isn't facts, that's a theory, but I kind of like the idea to an extent. I don't like the fact that the next one would be themed after forged, because that would just mean it's the silver version of one trick, which would look kind of boring, right? So I don't like it in that way, but I would like a purple version of it or a blue version of it like Priceless or Interstellar. That would look really cool. And I think that just would make sense as well, because I don't see them making a totally new style of camo for every season. I think it would make more sense for them, judging by the way they do things, to just make a different version of the camo that we already have. Wait, no way. Oh, I thought he had the crossbow one trick, but it's just a blueprint. Stupid. I don't know though. That's just a theory, but it would kind of make sense. It's a weird coincidence that the first one trick camo that we've got is gold, matching gilded. And then taking the theory to the next step, there's the equal amount of prestige camos that we're going to get to the mastery camos that we already have. So altogether, at the end of all the seasons, we should have 4 prestige camos and there's 4 mastery camos in the game. So I don't know. I don't know if that's all just a coincidence, but who knows? I need to look back at World War II to see how they did the mastery camos in that game. Of course, you had the initial mastery camos working towards the chrome camo, but later on in that year of that game, they added more mastery camos, I remember. But I don't remember what you had to do to get them. I believe it was additional weapon camos, and also I think there were prestige camos too. I don't know, but I would love to see how they worked and how they looked in comparison to each other, because if there were prestige camos, it would be interesting to see how one prestige camo looked in comparison to the next one, and whether they just changed the colors of them depending on what prestige you got to, because I think looking at that would kind of confirm whether they're going to do the same thing for this game. Oh, there we go. One trick for the haymaker. So now I can start working on this shotgun, which means this is the last shotgun that we have to get one trick until we have completed all of the shotguns. Man, that's kind of crazy. This, yo, why is this one so good? Woo! Also, actually, I just remembered X Defiant is releasing next week. The Call of Duty Killer, as people were calling it. I don't actually think it's that, but competition is definitely healthy. So I think I'm definitely gonna check that out for a video. If you guys would want to see that, let me know. I'm sure there's probably going to be a camo grind over there too, so you never know. I mean, I don't want to take on too much at once, but I think that would be a cool one just to work my way through. I'm not saying I would race to it, but you know, to work my way through, that would be pretty cool. I wonder what it is going to be. I think when we played the beta, the only mastery camo we could see was gold. There was some working towards it. There was bronze, silver, then gold, but I would hope that it's not starting off at just gold as the main mastery camo, because that would be a little bit of a letdown. I believe I just read somewhere that they are going to consistently update the mastery camo grind, which means, you know, whatever the main mastery reward is, they're going to keep adding stuff. So think of Call of Duty having the interstellar camo and then consistently adding camos after that for you to grind after you've already got it. I'm not sure how often they would do that, but that seems like a pretty cool idea to me. By the way, I don't even know how I ended up on this map. I thought I searched for the small map playlist. This is not a small map. I'm over it. Damn, that man aims in so much. Anyway, I am literally sweating because of how hot it is in my room right now. So that is enough Modern Warfare 3 for me today. We've made some great progress. We've now got all of the SMGs done. We've got all of the battle rifles done, all of the assault rifles. We've got most of the shotguns done. All we need to do now is the Riveter. So now I have 17 weapons done. Once we've done the Riveter, we will have 18. That's good. So we are technically officially halfway through without DLC weapons. Yeah. Before I let you guys go, I want to give a huge shout out to Boohoo, man. You guys can go check out all the clothing using the link in the description. There's a bunch of really nice stuff on there, and my code Braderz will get you an extra discount at checkout, so go make use of that. By the way, if this is true and this one trick camo is based off of the gilded camo, then the next one will be silver like Forged, and the next one will be blue like Priceless, and the final one will be purple, just like Interstellar. I won't lie, that purple one might be insane. That might be the best camo in the game. A purple version of this would go crazy. But yeah, man, if you guys enjoyed this video, then you will love the one that's on screen right here. Make sure you tap or click that to go watch it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.